news desk.
Looking for the perfect radio partner? iRadio is your answer. Why choose iRadio? Here are the 5 compiling reasons.
Trust and reach. iRadio stands as the most trusted and popular radio station in South Sudan, backed by recent surveys with a loyal listener base. Your message will reach a wide audience effectively.
Extensive network. iRadio is not just a radio station. It's a network of interconnected stations. When you partner with iRadio, we'll broadcast your program across multiple locations such as Wow, Awil, Kwajok, Yambio, Bor, Rang, Malakal, and Balad, ensuring maximum coverage and impact.
Regional presence. iRadio footprint extends to the states of Western and Northern Bahr el Ghazal, Western and Central Equatoria, Jonglei, Upper Nile, and Warab. By collaborating with iRadio, you can connect with diverse communities and target audiences in these regions.
Community engagement. Partnering with iRadio means engaging with communities at a grassroots levels. Your message will resonate with listeners in various locations, fostering meaningful interactions and driving brand awareness.
Comprehensive coverage with stations in strategic locations like Reng, Malakal, and Bali.
Live from Juba, on air and online.
This is iRadio News.
Hello, good morning. This is iRadio News. First, here are the headlines. The government of South Sudan has confirmed that 12 of its citizens were killed and 40 others injured in a road accident in Sudan's White Nile state following a collision between 2 passenger buses. The government of South Sudan has The United States suspended all assistance to the government of Somalia, alleging that officials destroyed a United Nations food program, World Food Program, warehouse, and such donor-funded food aid. This and many more all coming in these news details. The government of South Sudan has confirmed that 12 of its citizens were killed and 40 others injured in a road accident in Sudan's White Nile state following a collision between 2 passenger buses. In a press release issued on Thursday, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation said it was deeply saddened to be informed of a tragic road incident involving South Sudanese citizens in the Republic of Sudan. The accident occurred on January 7, 2026 in Daum City when 2 passenger buses collided. According to the statement, one of the buses was transporting South Sudanese returnees who were traveling back to South Sudan. The government also expressed concern that it had to be informed in advance about the movement of a large number of its citizens across the border. On behalf of the government, the ministry conveyed its condolences to the affected families, expressing its deepest sympathies to the families of the deceased and wishing a swift recovery to those injured. The ministry further stated that authorities are closely monitoring developments related to the incident. The Commander-in-Chief of the South Sudan People's Defense Forces, SSPDF, and all organized forces has issued a sweeping directive banning officers from posting images of their uniform, rank, insignia, promotions or official presidential documents on social media platforms. The directive, issued by the Minister of Presidential Affairs Africano Mande Gedima, takes immediate effect and applies to all commissioned and non-commissioned officers serving in the SSPDF, the South Sudan National Police Service, the National Security Service, and other organized forces of the Republic. According to the circular, the decision is aimed at protecting the sanctity of the presidential signature, safeguarding executive communications, and restoring institutional discipline within the security sector. Under the new order, it is strictly forbidden to photograph, scan, or circulate or post any official document bearing the signature of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Internet or social media platforms, including WhatsApp, Facebook, X, or any other platforms or public domain. These prohibitions covers presidential decrees related to promotions, commissioning of officers, and operational assignment orders. The directive further addresses what it describes as a growing and concerning trend in which newly promoted officers publicly display their ranks and uniforms on social media for personal recognition and vanity. Officers are now also barred from making public comments, statements, or expressions of opinion regarding decisions made by the President and Commander-in-Chief while in uniform or while identifying themselves as members of the organized forces. These provisions aligns with the previous Republican order issued in December 2021. This is IRTU News. The Governor of Central Equatorial State, Emmanuel Anthony, has pledged support for health initiatives targeting the state's hard-to-reach areas following a meeting with the South Sudan Doctors Union ahead of the planned medical and surgical outreach campaign in Terkeka County. On Thursday, delegations led by the union's chairperson Zakaria Peter Ajak discussed with the governor the upcoming health campaign, which is scheduled to take place in Terkeka later this month and will run for at least 5 days. According to the South Sudan Doctors Union, the outreach aims to provide health education, essential medical care, and surgical interventions, bringing much-needed services closer to the undeserved communities. In response, Governor Emmanuel Adil Anthony reaffirmed his commitment to supporting such initiatives and urged the union to expand similar services to other hard-to-reach areas across the state. This is according to a statement posted late Thursday on the governor's official social media platform. This is IRTU News, and now to the international scene. The United States has suspended all assistance to the government of Somalia, alleging that officials destroyed a United Nations World Food Program warehouse and says donor-funded food aid. The Trump administration has a zero-tolerance policy for waste, theft, and diversions of life-saving assistance, said the United States State Department of State on X. The message posted on the account of the Undersecretary for Foreign Assistance said reports had been received about officials illegally seizing 76 tons of food intended for vulnerable Somalis. Somalia has denied the allegation, saying that the expansions work underway in the Mogadishu port, where the warehouse is located, had affected any aid storage. This is IRTU News, and finally, huge crowds of protesters have been marching through Iran's capital and other cities. Videos show in what is said to be the largest show of force by opponents of the clerical establishment in years. The peaceful demonstrations in Tehran and the second city of Mashhad on Thursday evening, which were not dispersed by security forces, can be seen in footage verified by BBC person. Later, a monitoring group reported a nationwide internet blackout. Protesters can be heard in footage calling for the withdrawal and overthrow of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and the return of Reza Pahlavi, the exiled son of the late former Shah, who had urged his supporters to take to the streets. This is IRTU News, and now to end this bulletin, let's have the recaps on the top stories once again. The government of South Sudan has confirmed that 12 of its citizens were killed and 40 others injured in a road accident in Sudan's White Nile state following a collision between two passenger buses. The governor of Central Equatorial State, Emmanuel Adil Anthony, has pledged support for health initiatives targeting the state's hard-to-reach areas following a meeting with the South Sudan Doctors Union ahead of a planned medical and surgical outreach campaign in Terkeka County. And finally, the U.S. has suspended all assistance to the government of Somalia, alleging that officials destroyed the United Nations World Food Programme warehouse and searched donor-funded food aid. That's the end of iRadio Morning News. If there's a story or anything you'd like iRadio to cover or report about, please send us a text message on +211 925 287 870. It's also a WhatsApp number. Follow us on X at iRadio Juba, like our Facebook page iRadio, subscribe to our YouTube channel at iRadio South Sudan. You can also visit our website and listen to us online at www.iradio.org. Stay tuned for news in Arabic at the top of the hour. I am Darlington Moses. Thanks for listening.
بتفتش على راديو مثالي؟ آي راديو هو جوابك. ليه تختار آي راديو؟ في 5 الأسباب المغنادل.
الثقة والوصول. بيعتبر آي راديو المحطة الإذاعية الأكثر ثقة وشعبية في جنوب السودان، مدعومة بالاستطلاعات الأخيرة مع قاعدة مستمعين مخلصين. حتصل رسالتك إلى جمهور واسع بشكل فعال.
شبكة واسعة النطاق. آي راديو ليست مجرد محطة